When it comes to that Black Widow trailer that released, I think it answered some questions that many of us had in regards to this film. And then I was sort of surprised to realize that not a lot of people have an understanding of where this film takes place in the timeline. Now I know some of you might actually be confused as to why this is, and I think it's how the trailer presents itself, so let's talk about this and we'll figure this out. So first and foremost, I know many of you understand where the film takes place, but there's obviously some scenes in there that don't make a lot of sense and are obviously out of context, and it's a small teaser trailer to a film that's going to be over 2 hours, so it stands to reason that not everybody understands what's going on. Now, I was surprised when I checked like the Facebook page and some of the comments on YouTube that many people were confused as to the timeline placement of this film. Now to me, I figured simply, well, yeah, it has to be before she dies, right? But to my surprise, looking at the comments, many people were going, wait, I thought she died. How does this movie exist? Again, and I think this is the marketing because they don't necessarily tell you when this film takes place. Again, the teaser trailer didn't do that good of a job, so that's kind of on them. But to continue with this, there's also a problem that you see some characters in there, like for example, Thunderbolt Ross, who has clearly been de-aged. And then we see Natasha, and she's wearing outfits we've never seen in the other MCU films before. So many people are like, well, okay, this can't be something that's a prequel to anything we've seen. Again, I think the messaging behind it is a little confusing, but if we look at the film and how the opening of the teaser sets up what's coming, I think you can clearly see that the film is a sequel to Civil War leading directly into Infinity War. And there's a few clues in there, obviously. Now again, when we get to Thunderbolt, that's the big one, because he's clearly not the same Thunderbolt we saw in that film, considering he looks much younger. So looking at it that way, I think once again, the rumors that we reported on before are going to turn out to be true, which is the fact that they're jumping around multiple times with multiple different time periods building up this one final thing that happens. And again, I think this is in the dialogue right there when Natasha says they have to go back to where it all started. I think we're going to see flashbacks to whatever it was that started, maybe the Russian super soldier project that would include Red Guardian, and then somehow some sort of plot that maybe involves the version of Taskmaster that we see being a new evolution of the super soldier and them going after him to stop him. So I think, you know, it is a little confusing, but the direct connection you can make is this is a prequel to Infinity War and a sequel to Civil War. I saw that notification. What? I can't play Call of Duty right now, god damn it. I'm gonna play Call of Duty after the new patch downloads. Season 1, boys! Let's get camping!